Hey, wait. Come on. The late adopter. Okay, good morning everybody. Welcome to Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. Central European time on the Dollar Reduction Show every day from Monday to Friday, because we gotta know. We gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin. Not because of Bitcoin, but because of the altcoins, because this thing over here is affecting every single altcoin. We gotta know. We gotta know. And as you saw, guys, right now, we just have a major move towards the downside after this very bullish move. It was some kind of bullish move towards the upside. Major move right back to the downside, and as you saw it right now in the thumbnail, there is a window there, and that's where all our hope for any kind of move above 32,000 went right out. So right now we are getting ready for the dumpity dump. I think the last bit of hope left is gone. This move towards downside is such a crush to to the soul. There is no hope left, guys. No hope. Zero hope. No hope left. It's out of the window. The hope is out of the window right now. And if you look here on the daily time frame up here, you'll see that we still had some hopes up here when it started going up here, right up here to this resistance up 31,000. But if this stays, now this is a big if this candle over here stays like this over here, bearish engulfing candle below the 29,800 today, I am gonna predict that this is gonna go straight down after that. This is just as bad as this over here, so we're gonna talk about that. How's everybody doing in the chat right now? Mladen Petrov, hey man, how you doing? Nate Spurs, J Moab, yo, BNB short played out well. Also hold one on sold. Did you take one eventually? Eventually we did take one, and it played out well. So I just still need to close it, but Yo, pozdrav M21, how you doing? The market's approaching some sort of mob because I'm completely not interested in crypto right now. Yeah, so I mean the interest in Bitcoin right now is close to zero. It's very nice, but there are still people hoping that this can somehow bounce, that this is some kind of bottom. So we need to drop it a little bit more down and get even more people out of the market. This is what happens in the bear markets, guys. Welcome to the capitulation phase. I've been through this once, some people have been through this twice or even more times. But it's a very soul-crushing experience because if you hold any kind of crypto, it will just kill your soul. It will definitely, because there is no hope. Like everything just gets crushed, and there's so many bad news all around. Like right now, it's like 4 years ago there wasn't coronavirus and World War III on the doorsteps and stuff like that, right? But it was very bad then. But right now, I mean, there is always some kind of bad news, right? Like this and that, that's gonna kill this and that's gonna kill that, and but that's the bear market for you. There is so much FUD all the way around. Doesn't matter if it's true or not true FUD. Just FUD, thrown at you all the time, pushing, and people are selling, and then there's a market maker try to push the price down, and everything is working together, try to push you, get you out of the market. And then you get to some kind of bottom, and then finally you're like, I give up, I'm going home, I'm going home, I don't want to do this anymore, and then that's the bottom, right? Bench guitar, I made it for once. Yeah, you made it for once, man. Welcome. English Jonah, I'm fighting my emotions to stay in crypto. Good morning, TLI and folks in the chat. VTube NL, good morning, man. I do. Nami, hello guys. First of all, what a short, TLI, well done. And no, I wasn't liquidated, stopped out at 46 profit. Good man, good man. Nice, very nice, very nice. Profits are profits. We are not, here to say, I did better than you or you a loser, whatever. No. We don't do that. Profits, I always say, when you play games like maybe Counter-Strike, League of Legends, there can only be one winner, right? You play a game, there can only, if you play tournament, maybe if you play on a team, there are like 5 winners, right? But when it comes to crypto, the winners are those in profits. You don't have to be number one. You don't have to be number two. You don't have to be number one in crypto, in trading or investing to be a winner. Warren Buffett is a winner, right? But so is the next guy that's doing a hedge fund and got a yacht and a million bucks less than Warren Buffett. Both are winners. You don't have to be the top to be in the winner. Everybody that's in profit wins, right? I mean, there are levels where you win more, you win less, but we are all winners, right? As long as you make money, you are a winner, man. That's so good. That's so good. That's the good thing about investing and trading, right? Because as long as you're in profit, you're technically a winner. I mean, there is no like, oh man, I'm not, 0.01% up there, No, you're in profit, you're a winner, man. That's good. That's good. Let's go. Vinash is in the chat. Mladen, how you doing, man? Hi, son. Abadr. Vanalesva, hi guys, how you doing, man? Every time you leave something happens. Yeah, every time I leave something happens. So yesterday we had a live stream for 4 hours, and you know, just after the daily close. Of course, I knew something's gonna happen after that, but you know, I cannot stream. I thought it was gonna take a couple of hours to something happen. Right after I closed the stream, like straight down, the biggest dump of the century. The bottom is 95.22.5. Yes, this is where you make money soon. This is where you make. Happy I sold a few months ago. That's good. Right now you have money on the side to actually buy. Waves has been reacting very oddly to this drop. I haven't checked out you know, a lot of coins, so I'm not quite sure what's happening. This means the bottom is in very soon. Still here, morning TLI. Anand is here. Good. ADA dumped. Yeah, ADA dumped. We got a short on ADA, but it's not doing, you know, there are other coins that are dumping more than ADA, so you know, hopefully it's gonna go a little bit more down. Let me just see here quickly up here. Did it break the line? Nah, I know it looks like a little bit weird up here, but you know, whatever. Nah, it's not yet, not yet. We're gonna come back to this a little bit later. Up here. Mark, still the best guy on YouTube to watch. Thank you, M. Thank you, M. Short eat and target take profits at 16.16. True that. The title is more lol. How much percent are you in profit? So right now we shorted, before we go with Bitcoin, yesterday we did a short on Cardano because reasons, you know, I can just remove everything up here. So yesterday we were looking at Cardano. We didn't, first we shorted Sol down here somewhere, right? Sol hit, you know, Solana hit some kind of top, you know, in this range up here. We shorted it, you know, took profit somewhere down here. I don't remember quite, maybe something like down here. This is on Solana, this is not on Cardano. But on Cardano, when this was going up, we shorted exactly up here, exactly up there. This pump towards the upside, that's what we shorted. We shorted the pump towards the upside, and we are still in the short. But I'm thinking right now that I'm gonna be closing it very soon once this actually breaks on downside and moves another move towards downside, because I have to take profit to make a new short with more money. Right. So right now we are in profit something like 50%, 256 bucks. Our account is right now 780 bucks. But if we take profit and do 10x on that, then it means that, you know, instead of, you know, playing with 5,000, we can play with, you know, 7,000-8,000 you know, bucks on the next long and short, right? So we need to take profit, you know, just to make new, because if you just do a, you know, 500 bucks, you know, 10x, and it goes down, you know, it goes up, you know, 100%, you get you get 10x, right? So you go from 5,000 to 500 to 5,000. But if every 10% you close the short and you reopen the short, you have incrementally more money to, you know, add up. And I don't know how much it adds up to, but it gets more than 5,000 after 100%, right? So that's the idea. You have to close the short and reopen the short. So Cardano short doing fine. We're gonna probably close it. We're gonna see what Bitcoin is doing. Bitcoin wants to pump a little bit. Maybe we should short Cardano right now. What you guys think? I mean, these are at the bottom down here, something up here, and then there is, you know, there's definitely some kind of trend line up here going on. Maybe something like this up here. No, it's not that there. Maybe this one up here. Now, let's see down here. What is this hitting? This is not hitting anything. Literally nothing. Should be something like this. It's still in some kind of triangle up here, and you know, we are kind of bearish, so we're gonna maybe let it slide a little bit more and see how this actually plays out. 5 minutes down there at the bottom on some kind of support. 1 hourly up here, trying to, you know, get above this. You know, I mean, we have pretty much room, you know, to let this actually ride up here. You know, another move towards downside, whether this is gonna do that. Look here, guys. Look here. This is. This looks like Bitcoin, guys. This looks like Bitcoin. Doesn't this look like Bitcoin? Exactly like Bitcoin. I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to switch this over here. I just saw this. I didn't see this before. This looks exactly like Bitcoin, guys. This looks exactly like Bitcoin. Let me show you. I don't know if you see the pattern, but I see the pattern, so I'm going to show you the pattern up here. Here we go to this Cardano. Over here. Look here, guys. Look here. Where is it? Where is the pattern? This is the small time frames, right? Yeah, up here. Look here. Isn't this the same pattern? It's a little bit different, but the same pattern, guys. See here? Choppy top, right? Move down or right up. Move down, and then you know, zigzag up, move down, zigzag up, move down, zigzag up, move down, zigzag up, right? I mean, it's same pattern, right? On different time frames. Same pattern, guys. Good morning, TLI Crew. Good morning, Sputnik. How you doing? Okay, let's go back to Bitcoin and do the Bitcoin stuff over here. Let's go to one, you know, single chart up here and talk a little bit what's happening in Bitcoin and how this actually gonna. We are basically battling between 29 and 32. Who is long and who is short, people? Okay. So yesterday we were having this triangle up here at the top up here. We went actually on the dollar to our resistance up here. Our resistance between 31.7 and 32. It's not actually between here. It's actually this one and this one, but we added the range. You can also see up here that we actually came up here exactly on the dollar up there. This is overshoot, but this hit actually 200 moving average on the 4-hourly. I think it was 4-hourly time frame. Yeah, it was 4-hour time frame. So this week it hit the 200 moving average up there. And this was very important resistance to break. Now we didn't, the bearish part of this over here is that we didn't even come to the, you know, to the resistance up here, or we didn't even go up here. That's the bearish part. Oftentimes you will have some kind of resistance up here and you'll see how bearish or bullish you are by, you know, how much you can actually break it. So sometimes you just go to, you know, to the resistance, you know, hit it, and maybe you break it, maybe not, but you know, this is actually, you know, normal move. Now a bullish move is when you come to the resistance, you break it towards the upside with a wick or something like that, right back down again, maybe break, you know. This is a bullish move. This is, you know, bull trying to break the resistance, right? And then you have this bearish move towards the resistance when you come very close, and then you maybe go up, like touch it or something like that, you know. You have to like do that move, you know, to touch the resistance. But you know, this is a very bearish move, and the same thing, and that bearish move is happening down here. You can see we came very close to the resistance, but we had to do like you know, to get to the resistance, you know, and you fail that and you go down, right? So when you have some kind of important resistance, you need to get you know, you need to start smacking that resistance like a madman, or you know, breaking and smacking it as a support. But we did like yeah, that's not good. Okay, so this move up here was going in some kind of triangle. We fell out of the triangle on downside right after the daily close, and we smacked down big time. I did not expect this kind of dump to the downside, guys. I expect like small dump down here, maybe move up, maybe move down. I was expecting this to take time, guys. I did not expect this big move towards downside. But you know, maybe I was thinking it could be a big move down, but not this fast, man. This took 2 hours and it was done. And yesterday, and you know, before that, we are saying how this is a lot of, you know, there is so much FOMO right now. You know, Crypto is making this video, you know, Carl is going long, people are going, you know, thinking that it's gonna break towards upside, and I said like, it's just too much FOMO, you know, we pumped too fast right here. You know, the FOMO is being created because I've been here before, guys. You know, you go up on a, you know, when you don't know TI, when you don't know tech analysis, when you don't know, you know, market sentiment, oftentimes you'll see this very nice move go up to the resistance and then start, you know, bouncing the resistance. And since you don't know what's happening, you get the FOMO. Why? Because, oh my god, I missed the bottom, right? I missed the bottom. You know, it's going up now. I missed the bottom. It's just gonna explode towards the upside. I'm gonna be left, you know, back again. And you know, I sold already the bottom. A lot of people sold the bottom, and right now it's going up, so that, oh, I don't want to miss it. So a lot of people that sold the bottom right now pumping in here, hoping that it's just gonna break, and they're gonna, you know, because they don't want to be, you know, left with another move towards the upside and be up here and saying, oh, you know, when I'm gonna get in. So they want to get in early. So a lot of people FOMO'd in right over here, guys. A lot of people FOMO'd in. There was a huge amount of you know, excitement. And when this happens, guys, oftentimes you get these very fast moves towards downside. Why are these very fast moves towards downside needed? Because you don't have time to, you know, remove your stop loss. You don't have time to, you know, change the liquidation price. You don't have time to, you know, you don't have time to do anything, right? This is a liquidation. This is not, you know, for people just hodling without any kind of stop loss or liquidation. You know, the worst part is this down here. This is the worst part. This is how you get people that are hodling. Hodlers get, you know, hodlers are, you know, removed out of the market by this move, guys. This is what remove hodlers, because it's so painful to wait and see the price goes down, and it just goes down so slowly, you know. And you know, this is very painful. This is how you remove hodlers, you know, like never ever, and then you go down, then maybe you give a little bit of hope, nope, no hope, it'll go down again, you know. And this is how you remove hodlers. This is how, you know, people hodling, they get out to the market, because, you know, it's so painful hodling a long, strong move towards downside. Very, very painful hodling. That's how you get out, you know, rid of the hodlers. The way you get rid of the, you know, leveraged longs and stop losses, you do impulsive moves towards downside very, very fast, so they get liquidated, right? This over here was a move of something like 6%. So anybody that had like 20x or something like that got ripped, right? You know, ripped a new B hole right over here, right? So stop loss you get, you know, liquidated like that. So this move to the downside, very, very bad. Let's go to daily time frame. We can also remove these lines up here. And you can see how nicely on the dollar we hit this this stop up here. We actually managed to close above the, look here, we managed to actually, yesterday we were looking at this level, very important level up here. We managed to close above that, but we went straight down, or right back down again, below the support here at 303. We went through everything. I'm literally on the, you know, we went through literally through everything, right back down again. This has, you know, a rejection. This over here is a rejection. Right now there is a big support up here that we actually held it up here, managed to hold it, bounced. Now if we close below this level down here, that's gonna be hugely bad. Nothing is yet done. We still got, we're still holding, you know, down here yet. You know, we still got something like what's that? 14 hours and 3 minutes left on this candle up here. But guys, if we close below 29.8, we don't have to even close down here, closing below 29.8 with a bearish engulfing candle up here, that's gonna be insanely bearish. And you know, this move towards downside is very bad. So unless some kind of, you know, matrix change comes up to the market right now, and during the day this actually, you know, recovers up here or something like this, you know, it might have been just, you know, fast pull towards downside and then right back up again. If you see this move right back up again, that's a very strong bullish move, guys. Very strong bullish move. Is this managed to recovers up today? If this does that, I'm thinking we're gonna retest the 31, 32. This changed the matrix. So the matrix right now is still, you know, following the place. But what's gonna change the matrix, I think, is if we get a big pull towards the upside up here, maybe close up here, you know, even get some kind of green candle up here at the top. If that happens, if, you know, you see this, you know, for whatever reason go something like this and it goes right back up there again, this is the matrix is changing right now, because right now the matrix is being followed, everything is following the game plan, everything is still, you know, on the move towards downside. But if this for whatever reason should pump today towards the upside, that's, you know, changing the matrix and we are going towards the upside. Also tomorrow a big move towards the upside, for whatever reason that's something in the matrix have changed and we are going up. But this move over here right now looks exactly like over here, guys. Over here, like big consolidation phase, you know, fake out to the upside, big consolidation phase. We had actually two fake outs, we had one here, you know, but you know, one here. We have big fake out towards downside, big move towards downside, bearish engulfing candle below the support. So I'm thinking this is right over here support. So I'm gonna just go through this, or am I gonna go all the way down there? I'm not quite sure how bearish this move is gonna be, but you know, these two moves are almost the same. And if this happens, of course, we are looking for a move towards downside, something like this up here, like we said yesterday. And you can see here, the same speed of move that happened over here might happen over here. And if that happens, we are gonna get actually exactly in the range of 22 to 25,000. Yes, got ripped a new one. So I'm sorry guys, but you know, through the window our hopes and dreams left on this move towards downside. A little bit painful, I get that, but you know, everything's gonna be fine. We have been expecting this, you know, to actually dump. So every time we moved up, I was like, yeah, this I mean, this cannot go up because we are expected to go more down. There are reasons for that, you know, and we got also new moon, right? But you know, this is gonna play out. So if we get this right now, this move towards downside, it's gonna be perfect. Now when we get down here, you know, there is a whole new, you know, theory we have to develop, because that's, you know, we hit the target. What's happened next? Are we gonna go below the target? Are we gonna go into the, you know, capitulation of the capitulation, you know, even more down to some kind of 70,000, something like that? January 14. It's not January 14, June 14. June 14 is actually on the target exactly if this plays out. So we're gonna see that. It still has, you know, it's getting very close. Like we don't have much time left. But if the dump comes, it's gonna be exactly here on the June 14th, you know, where we think the bottom might be hit. That said, guys, that said, we are a little bit unsure about, yeah. Once we hit the target, guys, you have to understand that there will be a lot of bearishness. I mean, the FUD will still be there. There will be a lot of bearishness. And just like over here, people will be thinking that, you know, we are supposed to go even lower down here. So a lot of people will be calling for 70,000, 50,000, you know, 10,000 levels. Chaco banned for 10,000 as well, right? But that's the, you know, the point of going down in capitulation pay is you lose hope. That's why Bitcoin did this move up here where it just kind of bled towards the downside and then pumped towards the upside in 2018. Let's go a little bit back in 2018 up here. You can see here it looks very bearish. I mean, you had this move towards the downside, right? Let's just remove these levels up later. So this is the capitulation, and you see that it is bearish, right? This is a move to the downside. This is a big pump up here, you know, some kind of a, you know, new pump, but then it starts bleeding towards downside. Very bearish. You know, it's not bearish, you know, when you know tech analysis, but for most people, you know, you bleed towards downside. Everybody thinks it's gonna break, and then you have these nice small moves above these resistance, but you know, and then only up here, you know, we are trying to climb up here, but people are calling, you know, this is gonna dump down again. So entire thing up here is very bearish. So you know, people always think we're gonna drop more, we're gonna drop more, you know, we're gonna drop more, and that's the part, that's the beautiful part here, because when you get to the bottom and everybody calls even lower bottom, and nobody's having any kind of hope left, and they just want to get it over with, you know, down here, you know, that's when you actually you know reverse and go towards the upside, and then, you know, you have to break certain levels and go up, right? We are not breaking any kind of levels right now, and this consolidation took very long time. This consolidation took up here, let's say from the bottom down here to the breakout, took 109 bars, so it took a little bit over 3 months, and we are nowhere near that right now. You know, so I cannot call this, you know, the last dump. I cannot call this you know, the consolidation phase or the bottom or anything like that, because this only lasted from the bottom to where we're right now, like almost a month, right? So we gotta, you know, I think from the bottom, wherever the bottom is, I think we got, you know, 90 bars at least, you know, 90 bars up here where the consolidation will take place. And then we're gonna go towards the upside, you know. But during the consolidation phase, there will be, you know, maybe moves towards the downside, maybe several hits on the downside. How this is gonna play out, I don't know how it's gonna play out, but that's what I'm expecting, right? But this move towards downside right now, it looks more and more likely. Again, if something changes the matrix, meaning if something comes, and if, for example, this candle over here right now, this daily candle, for whatever reason, pumps towards the upside, right, and closes up here, that's matrix being changed, because that's not supposed to happen. On the other hand, if tomorrow we should pump, you know, right up above, up there, that's matrix changing. That's not supposed to happen. Again, maybe even go above the 50 moving average up here. That's matrix is changing, something that's not supposed to happen. Deja vu, you know. But if we stay down here, and, you know, the most likely scenario is we're gonna hit the supports up here, break them, and right down to the, you know, to the target area where we actually think that we are gonna actually exit. Very bearish moves, big moves on the downside for Bitcoin, minus 5%, also bleeding definitely big time. My short is not breaking this yet. Why not? Why not breaking, man? Break down, man. Let me just see if my short is doing anything nice. It broke on the downside. That's nice. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit moved towards downside and then more down. We're gonna close the short on Cardano soon. It's right now 49% in profit. So this is just going, you know, the question is whether if this breaks towards upside, we're gonna reassess this. I think something like this up here. Now this is the trend. This should be the line. This is the trend. This should be the line up here. It's not yet out of the triangle. I think something like this, give or take Cardano. I think something like this. It should not be. Yeah, so it's still a triangle. If it breaks out, we're gonna close it up here. Maybe no, we're gonna let it hit the 200 moving average and then close it. Now, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna figure out what we're gonna do here with the short. But I want to close the short, take profit, and then open a new short or long, and you know, with more money, because you know we need to pump the account. We need to pump the account. Carl the Moon is doing damage control. He keeps deleting my comments, telling people we are in the bear market. Nah, he doesn't care, man. He doesn't care. Carl doesn't care. He's got his money. He just makes video. I don't think he's deleting, you know, people's. I know he's going through the comments and deleting comments. I think it's. I think maybe he has, you know, the filter on, and in the filter is just removing some words you are saying or something like that. Maybe he added negative words in there so people won't be negative. The only way Bitcoin will pump back to over 40k is if the Fed starts QE again, and that's what happened for a long while. This bear market lasts until war end. I don't think so. There's a very nice video about, you know, when it comes to Alessio Restani, there is this guy, guys, there is this guy. He goes Alessio Restani. I like the guy, and you know, I learned a lot of you know,
hey guys,
you know, new TA from this guy, you know, tech analysis from this guy. But this guy is not tech, the thing that I go to, you know, learn tech analysis. But when I didn't know anything, you know, I was interested in what he was. And you can see here, he is right now talking about, you know, Elliott waves, and you know what I think about Elliott waves, you know. So I think he went, you know, before he, you know, at some point in his career, he suddenly started talking about waves. Suddenly read a book about Elliott waves, maybe, or something like that, because this guy read a lot of books, and suddenly he's a, you know, Elliott waves expert and does Elliott waves all the time. Before that, he didn't do Elliott waves. He was talking about, you know, legit stuff, moving averages, trend lines, you know, this, that, and then suddenly, I don't know what hit him. He started, you know, becoming this believer in Elliott waves and went, you know, bananas, right? Doesn't matter. This is not the guy to follow for tech. What I want to say, tips and tricks on tech analysis, you know, you can get from the guy. I learned a lot from the guy, you know. I'm not gonna say anything bad, but he's not the, you know, TA guy. He's not the guy who does TA. The guy is good at market analysis, like market sentiment, psychology. That's what he should be focusing on. I don't know where his video is, but he had one video where he was explaining that you know, the economy and the market is not the same thing, right? So you have the economy on one side and you have the market. So markets, you know, can go up, you know, stock markets can go up while the economy is actually going down. And the other way around, markets can go down while the economy is going up. They are not correlated. Market and economy is not correlated, guys. Market and economy is not correlated. So I don't know where his video is what it is called. When did I watch that video? But he understands this market sentiment stuff. So when he, you know, and that video really got to me, because you know, when because everybody thinks, you know, when economy is going down, markets are going down, and when economy is going up, markets are going up. So it doesn't have to be that way. Markets and economy is not 100% correlated. It can go down and up in opposite directions, and that's a good thing, guys. This guy you should follow is TLA. The guy you should follow is TLA. Yeah, the guy you should follow is TLA. How do you think a lot of average people in Russia are navigating sanctions, crypto? Yeah. Are these war warnings really having much effect? Yeah, I mean, in the start it was maybe having it, but you know, nah. Russian buy golds are hedged before the war, and Russia is being paid in rubles for oil and gas. Yeah, but how long is that gonna last? Because they still wanna bring down the markets. Right now, markets are a little bit down. Let's see how the markets are doing right now. Everything is down. In Moscow is down. Only Scandinavia index is up. Japan is up. Everything is down a little bit. It's gonna be stock markets, S&P 500, Dow Jones, Nasdaq. They're all gonna open down today. They're already down on the daily time frame. You can see here daily. They are already down today. They've been down for 3 days right now. 1, 2, 3. S&P 500 also right now. These are futures of S&P 500. It's already starting a little bit down, but we really don't care on day to day. It's weekly stuff that's actually going right now. Right now we are being pushed by these moving averages on the downside. I still think this can actually pump all the way to the 50 moving average up here somewhere. 50 moving average, and then get crushed down. So we're gonna see how that actually plays out. DXY, let's see on DXY how DXY doing. Long time since we checked DXY. DXY is pumping towards upside. Let's go see in daily time frame. There we go. DXY is going towards upside. We are expecting another move towards upside up here on DXY. It got nice support up here right now, hitting this resistance, but if you manage to break the resistance, it might move another move towards the upside very violently. That's what we're expecting this, move up here. Maybe some kind of double top up here and then, move on the downside. We're gonna see how this actually gonna play. It can actually continue going like up here or whatever towards the upside while Bitcoin goes 3 months consolidation phase. But it looks like we had nice moves towards the upside right now, and we are thinking this 20 moving average might actually be broken. Nothing is actually given very easily, but you can see here nicely getting support of this 10 moving average still. This might be a hug, extend, smack, a hug and dump pattern right here. And this hug, let me show you up here. Let me show you. This is very nice. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna clean this. I'm gonna move this over here, and we're gonna split the chart up here. I'm gonna show you the pattern. You can see the hug dump pattern over here, immediately. And up here, we're gonna remove the moving averages for a second. Now we need moving averages. We're just gonna clean everything from the chart, and we're gonna go to the monthly time frame on Bitcoin, right? On Bitcoin, guys, because this looks kind of same. Look here. So you can see here what happened over here. So we're going up, we extend, smack, hug, dump, right? Extend, smack, hug, dump, right? This can happen from time to time, where you go extend, smack, hug, then you try to go up, right back down, and you dump. Other variation of this extend, smack, you smack below the line, you hug the line from the bottom side, and then you dump. It's all the same thing. It looks here, extend, smack. So right now it's hugging. Might have this nice move towards the upside up here again, and then dump, right? And dump. So how this is gonna actually play out, it kind of depends a little bit, but it looks like it's extend, smack, hug, dump pattern eventually, right? So how long it's gonna be hugging the line, that's but it does look the same, at least this part over here, this part over here right now. Extend, smack, hug, dump pattern. It does playing out a little bit. So we're gonna see how this, but this is definitely some kind of top. I think it can definitely go up here again, and then smack it on downside. Let's see. I'm long on Phantom. What do you think? I mean, the Bitcoin dropped hugely on the downside right now. Let's see what's here for all the time frame up here. You can see here it's standing below down there, waiting for some kind of moving and just consolidating up here. So yeah, the thing might pump a little bit. I'm not saying that they cannot, because we had overextension on the downside. So we can do this move up here. Can pump, but it is very sketchy right now. Doing anything. Cardano is consolidating. I'm just interested in Cardano right now. Let's see, where's Ron, bro? He was actually here not so long ago. Elliott waves are boss than the moons. No. Elliott waves is BS. Okay, guys, that's it. I gotta put the baby to sleep. It's 12 o'clock up here. She has to have midday nap. And you might be asking yourselves, "Hey man, why is your wife not putting the kid to bed?" So here's the thing. First baby, no problem, kid, we learn the kid to sleep in our bed. Second kid, no problem, 6-7 months we learn, teach the kid to sleep in their own bed. Suddenly, kid number 3, no, she's gonna sleep with me forever and ever, right? It's good for the baby to sleep, with the mommy, and I'm okay that, but at one point you need to learn the baby to sleep alone, right? Because she wakes up in the middle of night, and if you're not there, then she cannot, fall back to sleep until somebody is next to her. So I told my wife, you know what, I'm gonna teach her to sleep alone. So I had to start sleeping with the baby during the night to teach her, you sleep there, I sleep here, and right now it's, I need to put her to bed because she needs to sleep in her crib. And the only way she can sleep in her crib is if I put her in the bed, because if mommy put her into the crib, she doesn't want to sleep. She just cries her eyes out because she knows mom is weak and mom will take her out of the crib. But if I put her in the crib, it's okay, because she knows, it's daddy putting me here, I'm just gonna go sleep. And she sleeps very nice. She says, good night, daddy. She goes down, she sleeps very nice, right? But if mommy puts her to crib, no, we don't do that. We don't do that. Midday nap for me too. Midday nap for I'll leave too. My has the same thing as you, baby. As your baby. So when baby is around 6 to 1 years old, you need to teach the baby to sleep alone, guys. You need to teach the baby to sleep alone. Okay, guys. I'll see you around. Today we're gonna do another long or short. We're gonna continue trading, guys. We're gonna continue trading. Bye bye.